Hello and welcome back to Space Hulk Ascension. Alright, shall we do this mission, which, gotta say, you know, it's rated as impossible, but the last one was rated impossible and was relatively straightforward. From darkness to darkness. The Geller field has been disabled, and the strike force is dealing with the Gene Stealers. The last part of the mission falls to you. The only thing preventing the Fortress of Desolation from translating into the Immaterial is a failsafe system designed to stop warp engines from engaging without an active Geller field. This is... yeah, there should be an is there. This is controlled from two cogitator chambers deep in the Space Hulk, in what was once the Titanic Grand Cruiser, Emperor's Might. You must find and destroy them. Once the failsafes have been disabled, you must activate the Emperor's Might's warp engines. Doing so will drag the Grand Cruiser back into the Immaterial, taking the remainder of the Fortress of Desolation with it, and ripping it apart, ending its threat forever.
Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders.
Now then, what have we got?
Awaiting your command.
Now, previously, I've been deploying them as two separate squads. That has a habit of getting me overwhelmed, but looking at it, I think I'm going to have to deploy them as two separate squads, send one way and one another. So, but I've got 3 zones, which would allow for multiple avenues of attack. So I think I'm going to deploy the sergeant there, the heavy weapons guy there.
The Emperor's finest.
Then
In position.
give them each a bit of backup.
Terminator ready.
And I'm quite happy that the Psycho
I shall not
can have
fail.
his squad
I shall
behind
not
him.
fail. The Emperor's finest. I shall not fail.
The Psycho's
We walk with death.
abilities to just throw out massive death are insanely useful. So let's advance them.
With all due haste.
It's always wise to advance quickly on the first turn. Because of course there aren't enemies on the first turn. Or I've never seen any anyway.
Moving out.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of movement down there. And a bunch of movement over here. I want you to put up a force barrier there, which will prevent them from advancing. While you get a position there, and everybody gets on your flank.
Clear a path.
Plus that'll almost certainly cause them to cluster up and make them vulnerable to a psychic storm. You to advance to there.
Moving ahead.
Oh, we have a door. Actually, can I advance these guys all the way down here to this room? I can't bloody tell with the way it's designed. Or the way the art is designed, I should say. Okay, pop the door. Take a step back. You don't have any interesting equipment, sadly. But yeah, next turn he should be able to open that door and flame that area. Whoa, boy. Hey! Sergeant actually did some
Initiating
good.
attack protocol.
what's going to do the most. Long fire. Good. Sergeant. Good. Good. Okay. So that's this area clear for now. You need to slap up a psychic storm there. Should. Yep, that was pretty effective. And then, okay, we've got a couple incoming from down there. And he's got enough to move to there, fire off a shot, and still go into Overwatch. I can fire off another shot. Ooh, and because it was one of the explodey ones, it actually did some good, because now I can get to there and block that. Have him... Yes, if I have him advance to there and flame down that corridor, that should buy me some time.
Objective locked.
Those guys down there. You are on scouting duty, Milado. Okay, so we've got a couple of doors, but I don't think we can go any further than them, but I can't tell.
Securing position.
Okay. Gonna have movement down here, I'll guarantee it. As long as I can't get too close. Oh boy. That's a bit too close for comfort. Well, that's just killed all of those guys. Okay. Get him out of Overwatch, can he? Yes, okay. So I think we can actually advance all the way down to here. And looking at it, if we can, then I think there's a door there we can use to get to there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, put a bit of fire there.
None shall survive.
Slow them down, and then have you back up. While we get the Sergeant and the rest of the squad
Objective
over
locked.
to you as quickly as possible. Because that fire will hold them back. Meanwhile, over to there. Get you over to
Moving ahead.
Okay, I need to move him forward. Him forward so that I can turn him around, because I think I'm going to need somebody to hold this corridor, and he seems like a reasonable enough choice.
Hostile targets ahead.
You were on Overwatch, damn it! Or were you not? Whoops. You should have. I forgot to put him in Overwatch because I'm an idiot. Thanks to the grace of Well, let's call it the Emperor's Grace. It didn't get us killed. Slap another just fire on the corridor to slow him down. Maybe I should have flamed that area before I moved him on. Oh well.
The enemy will fall before me.
So which one of you guys is it that's got +5 ballistic skill? It's you, okay. You're in the middle where that's of limited use. Okay. Okay, let's advance along there. And then put up a force barrier there? Yeah, because I'm not sure what the approach is like, so I'm going to put it there where I at least know that it'll prevent the enemy from closing. You okay? No, you don't. I'm going to need to make sure you stay on top of this spawn point. Okay. Turn. Yep. Figured that'd happen.
Xenos contact spotted. We have movement.
Figured that'd happen as well. Okay. Nope, there's a wall in the way. Damn it, that's what I was afraid of. Though admittedly, assuming this level's vaguely symmetrical, I should be able to swing these guys in here. That's probably going to mean getting people with appropriate levels of firepower into useful positions. I can actually make that a little easier for myself. That door to give him a clear line of sight.
Enemy inbound.
Wide fire. It's not going to kill anything, but it is going to prevent them from following us, which at the moment is more important. Okay. Get him in position over there. These two guys into position to cover the flank.
Scanning for enemy movement. They will fall.
Well, you... That is a broodlord. That is not good. Okay, still got 4 left. 2 left.
My weapon is jammed.
Insufficient to kill it. That's what force barriers are for. Advancing. This level seems very broodlord happy, I've got to say. Is that the guy with... No, it's not.
Let them come.
You must be.
Yes, Commander. Objective locked. Moving out.
Take one step further back and still be covering everything.
Securing position.
Okay.
Xenos contact spotted.
Yeah, he's in a good position to hold this area for a while I can finish getting these guys in position.
Movement front. We have contact.
Yep.
Hostile targets ahead.
I actually think he can probably hold that approach way. I was going to say, I think he can hold it on his own, but looking at it, maybe not.
Resuming fire.
Okay. Okay, come on, Quintus. Yeah, Broodlords are really annoying because they actually have more than 1 HP, which none of my bloody Terminators do. Great. Oh, stop missing it! It's giant and evil. How do you miss something that large?
Clear to fire. Flank secured. Securing position.
I'll have a fresh clip. That's my view. It'd be nice if you could automatically tell them to go back to Overwatch once they finish moving. But, you can't, so there's that. To be honest, if he... No, he needs to be in Overwatch, unfortunately. So that Gene Stealer's down. Back a ways. He's actually doing alright so far. So they're not really advancing on him. Okay, can you please kill this sodding Broodlord? Thank you. Right. New force barrier there where it was. And you were going to have to meditate for a turn. You're going to need some more side points. Which still means he can't do much and he needs to be there. Or does he? If I turn you that way, what's the range on that flamer? Be further than that if your brother's out of the way. Move him. On fire. Burn him. That's pretty good. That lets me move him back to there again. Reload. Not worry about anything too major coming down.
Securing position.
So yeah, the two of them can hold that area very effectively. Wow. Move the flame unit in. Forward. Hope there aren't too many spawning from that direction. Kick the sergeant. Behind him. Stop.
Clear a path.
Okay. Now about to have a bunch of incoming from behind.
Watching for enemy
exactly
contact.
What these guys are in position to do.
Going to Overwatch.
So, yeah. This is where we're going to have this turn. Okay. We're doing okay so far. Now that is probably another Broodlord, because that's the way my luck runs. So I'm just going to keep slowing it down until I can get in range to actually start
With all due haste.
killing it. These two, unfortunately, need to keep holding this area themselves. I would plant a proximity mine, I suppose, but with the sheer number of bad guys that could spawn from this area, until I'm clear, I need them to hold it, but I suspect they probably can without any major problems.
Weapon at the ready.
Okay. So we've got slightly higher risks of overheat. But
Overwatch protocol initiated.
okay. You use wide fire. Focused fire there. Again, won't kill anything, but it doesn't need to.
Cleanse the monstrosity.
That is useful. Right.
Affirmative.
Okay, I need those guys to keep holding.
Enemy sighted.
Okay.
Hostile targets ahead.
Yeah, two Terminators usually hold an area pretty effectively. So I've got some reasonably clear lines of sight.
Hostile targets ahead. No mercy.
Oh boy, lots of bad guys coming in there.
A righteous kill.
Okay, that took him out good. Again, if we can keep them bottled up to here, massively reduces the amount of problems we're going to have.
Advance, brothers.
Okay, you are going to
Holding
hold there.
position.
You are going to cover him. You might as well have a fresh clip. You guys.
Weapon functional.
You can kill him. Go back into Overwatch. Still have enough to cool yourself
Obstruction removed. Resuming fire. Weapon functional.
That guy's obviously got a high agility, I would assume. It's 3, but... okay.
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
So yes, I'll use the flamer to assist him whenever things get particularly hairy. Ah, okay, so the guy that was over there... right. That is useful to me. So I think I'll need to get a couple of guys in there to make the dash down to that when these bits get activated. Okay, put a force barrier there in case anything spawns. Actually, the door's open, so you might as well advance to there. You are going to be going into there. Or Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I need you in there. Okay, here we go.
Target.
I might lose the sergeant here, depending on how well he can cover. Sergeant's line of sight is good.
Xenos contact spotted.
Oh boy, 2 brood lords. It's gonna be an issue.
My weapon is jammed.
Yep, knew that would happen.
Target.
But that is exactly why I've got Mr. Heavy over here and his lovely, lovely flamer providing you with support.
Clearance cross crossing.
It's good in a
Objective launch.
pinch. I'm gonna have to remember to put him back on Overwatch. Right, you get into position there. And reload Overwatch. You get over there, block this point. Okay, he needs to reload, which is going to be an issue. But actually, no, it's not too big of an issue. Reload. And slap a nice bog standard field of focused fire. Should prevent their advance.
Weapon at the ready. Stay alert, brothers. Obstruction removed. Clear to fire.
Okay, this area doesn't look too bad, actually. So I'm going to turn him around.
Overwatch.
And have him overwatch. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get massive swarms coming out of there now. Alright. They come. The brood lords are a big issue. Nope, Sergeant's dead.
A righteous kill.
Ha! Sergeant is not dead.
Hostile targets ahead.
I am very, very pleasantly surprised. Right. Need you to advance to there. Hit them with everything you've got. Damn fine job. Sergeant, back off. Sergeant.
Flank secured.
You unjam your bolter.
Clear to fire. The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
Okay. Not much point you being in Overwatch there, to be honest, but... I'm just going to have him meditate for a couple of turns, because he's safe there, to all intents and purposes. So I might as well get him some side points back, so he can dig in later. Okay. That's probably a brood lord, is it?
We have contact. Enemy sighted.
Okay, okay. Okay, looking at it, that to me seems like an excellent point to end this video and say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.